Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Plugged Up Podcast. The only podcast recorded in my shed and in your heart.
Yeah.
So I'm here today with one of my most illustrious friends, a real true fucking badass. His name is Wassup Rocker. What's up, Rocker? Tell the people what's up.
Yo, my name is Wassup Rocker. My friends call me Rocker. My close friends call me Juan. And yeah, everything is up. Life is great. It's beautiful right now.
Fuck yeah. Well, I mean, let's get right into it, Juan. Where are you from originally?
Yes, I'm from Royce City, Texas. It's like country. It's like the country outskirts of Dallas, kind of suburby. When I moved there, there was like no Walmart. It was fucked.
So, were you born in Royce City?
Oh no, I was kind of born in Dallas. I was like living with my grandma, but I moved to RC Royce City in like first grade. So like I basically like Royce City, yeah. So, but yeah, that place is cool though. I met cool people.
Fuck yeah.
Like my friend here, Alex, bestie.
We're also joined to my right hand side by probably one of my favorite people, Mr. Alex. Tell the people where they can find you. Like, what's your at stuff?
My name is Alexander Centel. You can find me working at Rogers Healy and Associates. Let me know what you need for all of your real estate needs.
Yes, sir. Now,
Yeah,
this is not about to be a land
house.
podcast.
Hit him up if you want to buy a house in Dallas.
It's weird that you mentioned that because one of my friends actually works for Rogers Healy too. His name is Jason Sanchez. Went to high school with the kid.
Really?
Yeah. He's like one of my OG friends. Like, I was going to have him on to talk and shit. Maybe you can come on that day too. But yeah,
Maybe I could. Maybe me and my other Rogers Healy associate could come on here and spit some game for y'all.
Shut up! Alright, folks. One of my favorite things about the Plugged Up Podcast is that you get a bunch of, like, original information stuff that you wouldn't get any other way.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, no, because we just come through. It's funny. It's funny because I actually, George, I saw your podcast before I even like saw you. Like I went to like some Dallas shows before I knew who you were. My bad. I went to like some Dallas shows and like you would be in the crowd like so turned up and I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this dude like off perks right now? Like at every single show, like just turning up, and then like I looked up like some interview, and then it was you giving interviewing the dude, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? That's the dude at every show that's like wilding out, and I was like, yeah, it's cool. So I kind of knew about you before we met.
that's super crazy.
Full circle moment.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like my reputation was earned at those shows as a person that everybody knows.
Culture. We are real culture heads. Like we were there. You were there.
It's
I was
so
there.
crazy to think about. Yeah, man, that shit is wild.
Dude, my videographer Six that I always like create with. He's like 17 or some shit.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so there was like a moment like right before the pandemic, like I wanted to say like in 2019, like the Dallas culture like kind of died. Like there was barely any like warehouse parties. There was like no like cool like that much cool shit going on. Cause I remember like when I was like 17, 18, I would like every weekend I would like go to like a warehouse party and then I'll fucking see Tay Money and then there'd be like just some random shit every time. It'll be so fun. Like you'll never know. Like it'll be like a fucking rave. It'll be like an emotional Zan show where he has a whole fucking band, and then like it'll be like a show at like a fucking hype beast shop, like Flex and Fab's performing. Like, yeah, that's lit. And it's back now, and it makes me happy. It makes me happy because he goes to them and he films them. And he like shows me this shit. Like he was showing me some footage about some shit he went to last night, and it was like this big ass warehouse party. They were playing like Cardi and shit, and it was like it was like dudes like moshing and like Rick or like just real fitted up. Like it reminded me of like back then, like because that's really what we used to do. Like we used to just go mosh pit, fuck each other up in like trench coats, and then like smoke cigarettes afterwards. Like that's what the culture was all about. And it's like it died out for a little bit, but it's back, and I'm stoked. Shout out to the Dallas culture.
Yes, sir.
That shit was foundation. But all right. Don't stay in that shit too long.
Yeah, no, I think Dallas is probably one of the places where you can have a breeding ground for creatives, but then you can have people that travel and do other types of crazy shit like you have. So before we really get into more childhood shit, tell me about LA, because that's been the most recent thing, where I missed you the most, because we should have been hanging out this whole time, but your ass was over there. So what did you get accomplished?
In LA?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. know. I kind of go to LA a lot for like large periods of time. Every time I go out there, at first it was really cool to me. Like when I first went on like fashion trip, like LA was like cool. But then like for a second there, like when I started like actually making music and like going there for like business, it was like kind of like I kind of fucking hated it. But now every time I go to LA, I stay there for like 2 months because I just fucking love California. Like California is really
where you should have been born.
Dude, I'm like the fakest California person like you'll ever fucking meet. Like I need to like if I wasn't from Texas, I'd be from California. I still fuck with Texas, but like California is just really instrumental. Like I'm really influenced by California shit. Like,
so where do you stay when you're out there?
Oh, fucking anywhere. Like I'll couch surf at like the homie like Gasper's house, and then like I'll go like to like my homies in like OC, which is like kind of away from LA. But like,
He's in the
dude,
county.
I fuck with California all of it, dude. Like even in San Diego, I'll be in San Diego for like a week and a half, like cause I just fucking love it. I love California. Like I love just being out there. Like if I'm in LA, I might just go to SD. Like I'm saying, for a week and a half, because I just love all of that shit. Like mountains and shit over here, it's like so flat. Every time I go out there, I see those mountains. I see like the different geographical structures, like old ass buildings, cool ass shit. Like, fuck. And it's just like, California is just so awesome because even like when I was like fucking like 16, 15 on Tumblr, I would just look at like Odd Future running around Fairfax, like terrorizing that shit. Like, fuck, I want to be there so bad.
Yeah, dude. I remember the first time I went to Fairfax, I actually super lucked out and I got to like see Adam 21 at the store and shit.
22.
Adam,
Nice.
Well, he was 21 then. He wasn't fully on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. He was baby Adam.
Yeah, man. Talking about shaved head Adam. Talking about fresh head tattoo
Fresh
Adam.
head tat. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, honestly, let's get into more of that backstory now. What do you think was one of the things that originally like made you interested in making music, and when did you start?
Probably just like shit being like the same every day. For me, I was just kind of like, yo, this is like ass. Like, I might as well just like, fucking, damn. Okay, you don't have a charger for this?
Just plug it into the computer.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Vapes are very necessary here at the Plugged Up Podcast. If
Sorry.
you don't get you one,
No,
one.
no, don't vape, kids. Or whoever the fuck is watching this, I mean, like, pick your poison, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely like, I like vaping, but I need to stop.
I just hopped off the ZA, so I'm within my rights to vape. But
swag.
yeah, so what are you
talking about?
Oh, we were talking about how you first originally got into music.
Oh yeah, just like shit was just, like school was just like I was just like everything was just the same for me. Like in high school, it was a real like transforming period, and like, when I was like 16, 17, like I just realized I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. Like I was always like a creative type of person. Like like I like before this shit before I even like rapped, I wanted to be like in fashion, like a fashion designer. So I would like I like took like fashion as like my main shit in like school. But I quickly realized I like clothes, and I definitely don't like making the clothes. Making clothes is kind of fun, but like I definitely just like rocking the shit, and like I like designing like graphics rather than like sewing a fucking jacket. So that is cool though.
Yes, it's its own trade. So would you say that you're more cerebral in the way that you like to more come up with the ideas, and less tactile in the way you like to build out and actually like make
I like the fit of things and how I like the fit of things, and I just like I like designs. I like designs. I just don't like to be the one like making a whole fucking like season of clothing and shit. Like it like making it by hand, like fuck that. Like that's what they were trying to make us do, like sew like all that shit.
So
like,
what high school did you go to that offered these programs? Because one of the recurring themes of this podcast is I went to a super shitty high school. Not to talk shit, because Lakeview is apparently on now. But when I went there, it was like
what?
Fucking
Lakeview, bruh? Oh man.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, I didn't even know it was Lakeview. She was cool. She's the best.
Yeah, so when I went there, it was like middle of the opioid epidemic. There really wasn't that many
Oh my
programs
god,
open.
that's happening. Yeah, that's happening in our city too. That happened.
It's been happening.
It's been happening.
Yeah, I felt like I got cheated when I was in high school because there really wasn't that many programs to like be on. Like,
Yeah. I noticed that like Yeah, I feel like when my school just had a good, like, I guess for some reason they just had the money to, like, do, like, a fashion program, so it was, like,
That's
cool.
crazy. In
So
Roy
I would,
City,
like,
that's
take
crazy.
that. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I fucking resourced that shit. I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But quickly realized that shit wasn't for me, so then I just realized that, like, nobody really gives a fuck, so I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just, like, drop some shit, like, because I was a real, like, Earl Tyler, like, super fan, so, like,
Oh, yeah, me too.
they really showed, like, they really pioneered that DIY shit, so I was just like, fuck it, like, let me just rap.
Do you remember where you were the first time you heard Goblin?
Goblin?
Yeah.
I think I was at, like, the barber shop, and they showed some Tyler, some Tyler shit, and then I was like, what the fuck? They were playing MTV on the TV, and, like, I saw, like, Tyler on the TV, and then I was like, what the fuck is this, like, weird-ass dude?
I remember the day after the VMAs when Tyler premiered the video of him eating the cockroach and doing all that shit. I had football practice the day before. Well, the day after, right? And that was the day when everybody was, like, getting weighed and getting their heights, doing their verticals and shit for college.
Yeah.
And I remember I hit a personal record on, I think it was powerlifting or squatting. I vividly remember I hit like 415 pounds on some shit.
Damn!
That's
you were listening
good.
to listening to T?
Yeah, I was listening to T that day all fucking day. I was probably like a sophomore then.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, no, dude, that shit revolutionized everything. Like, we were playing it in the weight room, and I remember putting it on, like, on Bluetooth, and everybody was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit, dude? If you don't play some fucking... Who's popping then?
Probably like Kid Cudi or some shit.
Nah, it was even ghettoer than that. Fuck, I'm blanking on dude's name right now, but he was the one that was supposed
Hobson?
to be super duper big. No, not Hobson. He was like a trap rapper.
You're gonna say Migos or something.
Waka
Yeah,
Flocka?
it was Migos, or it was
Sure,
that
right.
other fool that everybody thought was gonna be on forever.
Quavo?
No,
not
not-
Quavo.
Well, shit, he's super irrelevant now. So
You're
let's not
talking
even
about
talk.
like 2012.
Yeah, I'm talking about 2013, 2012.
Yeah, that time. I don't remember. All I was about was Tyler. All I was about is Odd Future that time. I don't know about anything else.
Yeah.
Tyler and ASAP Mob. Yeah,
Yeah.
Odd Future and ASAP Mob. Those were
yeah.
like the big two, and then like Five of Zombies came in, and then like Joey Badass. That was cool. Beast Coast.
Oh yeah, dude. I just recently showed Matt a bunch of do you remember 1999 by Joey Badass?
Yeah, that's the best one. It's my favorite. It's my
Yeah.
favorite. It's like so nostalgic. Like I remember hearing that shit for the first time.
Oh yeah, I remember me and my cousin.
Bars.
Yeah, definitely super duper into that. But I played for him that shit the other day, and I had him guess, like, so what era do you think this is from? He told me he really thought that shit from was like 97, 98, and I was like, okay, cool, clean.
Yeah, man, that was just, it's crazy because it still sounds so fresh like to this day. Like even the shit from the actual 90s sounds fresh like to this day. But like Joey Badass, he really like reinvented. He kind of like reinvented that shit. Like,
Yeah, the boom bap
he
era.
definitely like brought that shit up, and it was like wow, like this is fire. He was so young.
Yeah, my favorite person off that whole camp had always had to be Capital Steez. Like,
Rest in peace.
yeah, rest in peace, Cap. I remember the exact day I was when I heard that shit too, man. But
Somebody asked me if I listened to Capital C's the other day. I was like, wow.
you be knowing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really listen to him anymore. Like, I listen to like, try listening to his older shit. I was like, oh, this is like, it's still good. It's still very good. Respect. R.I.P. to Capital C's.
So, do you remember like the first song you dropped? Okay, spit a little something. How'd it go like?
It's funny because my friend Shady Moon likes the song and he always recites it, like when he sees me, because he knows it like makes me cringe. But it's some real shit. It goes like, life is so good. It don't even matter if you could, then you would. Shout out all my people trying to make it out the hood. Just because the homies do it don't mean that you should.
Clean! What was the name of that song, dude?
It's called I Love Yellow.
Fuck yeah. So, right around, like, how long did it take you from the time you started posting music to the time you started seeing, like, people interact with it?
Dude, it was like, okay, so I first started I made my first SoundCloud, like, my shit started off as, like, mixes that I would just, like, make with songs that I thought, because, like, I always, not to suck my own dick, but I always had, like, fire-ass taste, like, and, like, the music I was just listening to at the time was just, like, so fire to me, and I was like, fuck, I feel like I need to, like, make a mix of this, and then, like, fucking just like, cause like my dad would DJ a little bit like
Heck yeah.
in the morning, so like I kind of picked that up from him, and I was just like, yo, I need to make a mix of like these fire ass love songs so I could just like ride around with a girl like after school, and then we just like go to like, you know what I'm saying, the half price books or something.
Oh,
so, like,
classic date spot.
So yeah, I just started like making mixes, and then those like kids really fucked with those, and I was like, oh, okay, well if the kids fuck with these mixes, like I kind of like. I like the music I make because it's kind of like that vibe. So like, fuck it, let me just put it out. And then, yeah, the first song was cool. I love Yellow. Yeah, and then I dropped like a few, like I think like 2 more, and then I dropped my biggest song, Love Bug.
So it's Love Bug's your biggest song to this day?
Yeah, it's a big song, but it's gonna get out. I'm definitely gonna drop music that's like bigger than that. But yeah,
so
that like.
How many plays did that one get, and like was it a surprising number?
Hell yeah, it was like, cause like I was used to seeing. I mean, even like a 1,000 plays to me is like 1,000 plays to me at the time was like super, like a day was like super fire on like a song, but that shit did like 4K in a day, and then like I was like, okay, this is crazy.
What's it sitting at now?
Fucking like 20-something million.
Jesus!
I mean, that's just on Spotify. Like everything, like all together, I don't even know. But yeah, that one was crazy. Addison Rae did a video to that song on TikTok, and I was like, okay, that's tight.
That's super tight. Yeah, I did not know about that Addison Rae. That's why I did the podcast.
And it was that shit was like it. Like I'm very thankful for Addison Rae, and she's a very beautiful woman.
Have you met her in person?
No.
You should. I feel like that would be
we're definitely gonna meet.
We're manifesting that here at the Plugged Up podcast for you.
No, it's gonna happen. But no, yeah, I'm very thankful for that. But and I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for all of that shit. It was very crazy, and yeah.
So did you have any bullies in high school, or were you like, what kind of social group did you run?
I would hang out with like the fucking gamers. / like dudes who like skated and like didn't like really give a fuck about anything, because they're like Alex, like he doesn't really give a fuck, like he just always did what he wanted. He was always good kids. They were good kids. They weren't like popping like pills and shit, like that shit was whack. But yeah, I would hang out with like, yeah, they're like somewhat edgy, like watch like iDubbbz. I have friends in like I hung out with, like the esport, like some of my friends were like in the esport, like they were like esport kids.
Shout out the computer kids, we love you.
Yeah, real Smash Bro tournament kids. Yeah, that was like kind of who I hung out with. Yeah, they were like, it was funny because I related to like a lot of the Mexicans in the group, because like they kind of like didn't know how to speak Spanish either. So I was like, okay, cool, like so, because like the Mexicans, you know, like they're cool too, like those are the homies, but like they all like they just like be like crazy and like
crazy
Mexican, like way too Mexican, like soccer like skills on 100.
Yeah, just throw me the roll. Yes, sir.
Yeah, nice, like crazy Mexican. But so I would like gravitate more towards like the kids that would like watch like iDubbbz and like Leafy is here. Played like Pokemon.
He's hard though. He's
played
hard.
Pokemon. Yeah, no, iDubbbz is the GOAT. And Filthy Frank, best YouTubers.
Fuck, dude, you know how I know I'm a millennial? I was watching all that shit on Tosh.0 on Comedy Central. God damn it. Yeah, that's definitely a aged moment right there. But
hey, Tosh.0, that's goated. Culture. That's what it's about, man. It's about culture. I think that's the biggest thing. I think I'm a big advocate of like really being in the culture and like really doing this shit, like putting all these kids on some new shit. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready for like this next shit, cause like I'm always stoked. But right now I'm like very, very excited, because I'm like really proud about the shit I'm making now. Yeah. Like more proud than ever, because I'm like, wow, I think this is like my shit, like cohesively, this is my sound, this is my look.
Yeah, you've entered your in your bag era.
Yeah, this is my in my bag era, and I'm like killing every video I'm shooting. Like I have shit in the vault. I'm putting out a cool video tomorrow, but I have shit in the vault, and like I'm really like, it's cool because like I like for fun, like this year I started like being like a more creative with myself, as in like taking like photos of like random shit, or like my friends, like, or just moments that we would have like in our lifestyle and shit. And like I would just do that shit for fun, like just cause like, oh, this is fucking sick. And then like I would also just take like I started like editing my own videos for fun.
Yeah.
Just and it's because like I really like I fuck with my videographer. Thank God for my videographer because we both had the same vision and we really lock in on that shit and like.
Do you feel like your style influenced him or did his style influence you?
Oh, it's funny. I feel like it was a little bit of both. I feel like before it's kind of like it sounds kind of gay.
Yeah.
But like it was like he was like the missing key, and I was like I kind of like gave him. He was the missing key for me because I saw like what his work, and I was like I saw all the potential. Like oh, this can be colored like this, but this he's super fire with this. This angle's fire. Like, and he was real and like he pushed me like to be more creative, but I also pushed him to like take his shit more seriously. At the same time because like once we started working together he started to see like I started taking him to like Austin, like I took him to South by Southwest and shit and like
how long ago was that?
In like March.
Okay, so this year still.
Yeah, this year.
Didn't
yeah, I met
just
this kid
graduate?
this year. Yeah, I don't know if he graduated. He's still in, he might be, he's definitely still in school. He hasn't graduated yet. Yeah, no.
Did you go to college after high school or did you just jump right off the porch?
I went, I got my books. And then I
paid for everything.
I paid, and then I went on tour, and then I was like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Who would you go on tour with for the first time?
For the first time, it was Temperex.
Who's Temperex?
Real culture, bro.
He's hard.
Temperex, man, that is homie. Shout out Joseph. Temperex, he is this like goated, like he's like this. He's from the world of like Cherry Bomb kind of. He makes real like fire like. I hate to say bedroom pop because it's more than that. It's like synth. It's like alternative synth. He's very big. You know one of his songs. It's called Nice Boys. It goes like... It sounds real glittery.
Yeah.
It's real iconic. He's big. He's fire as fire. I went on tour with him. And then my second tour was with Lil Booty Call.
I remember I tagged along for that one out to the Roxy. That was a fucking epic event. That's honestly when I felt like I originally got close with like... all of the San Antonio wave, because that's when like we met KYS, that's when we met Cranch You
met them. I didn't know them at that time. I actually went to that show you're talking about. That was the first Roxy show. I was at the second Roxy show. Y'all, you're talking about the one where there was Google.
Yes. Pre-accusations Google. The greatest fucking one. But we're not going to talk about it. I like the new bossed up version of Kuko, but Bedroom Pop Kuko was definitely the motherfucking king.
Yeah, but no, I was at that show. I was in LA. That was my second time in LA. I was there with my bestie too, Jared. We went to LA and I was like, yo, we need to go to this fucking show. Like I literally just want to go to LA just to go see Lil Booty Call because Lil Booty Call was like my favorite artist.
Yeah, Lil Booty Call was definitely.
And he still is. He's still in my top 5. Like he still is. Like that's still Call. That's legend.
Yeah, Call is a legend indeed. Please.
Also, bro, this tequila expired October 5th, 2021.
No,
it expired.
Oh, that's
I
what
paid for it. What the hell?
No way, bro. We gotta take the rest of this bottle back to fucking Goody Goody and cuss him out.
Yeah.
It didn't really go bad.
But I mean, like, can it really go bad though?
I'm pretty sure that's when
after
it was
a long time. After like a while.
I think we're good.
That's when they put it on for the first time. I feel like that's when they made that.
I feel like I'm sipping on like radiation right now.
It tastes good.
Here, have a little apple snapple.
Anyways, yeah. So videographer 6. Yeah, he's 6. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say. Yeah, for fun. What I do is like I would just like take photos like I said like my friends and like our lifestyle like or whatever the fuck we do like backstage or like with some fans or whatever like just like some random like cool shit and like I don't know when this is coming out. When is this coming out?
This is coming out not today, but next Sunday.
Next Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't really say too much, but I got to creative direct this big artist their like album cover, their debut album cover.
Hell yeah.
Signed to Warner.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, like off of that shit, just me having fun, like. Again, like with music, like me having fun, like I got a cool ass placement, and it's so sick. The photo is so fucking sick, dude. All my photos are sick. Yeah, all my photos are sick, but dude, this photo is gonna be super fire, and it's like, and I've heard the album's so fire.
Hell yeah.
There's a couple tracks I really believe in.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm really excited about those 2 songs.
I'm gonna try to get you to.
I'm not on the album. I'm not on the album. But no, this is not a placement. I'm just saying like.
Would this be somebody that like I would know, or are they like still completely like underground?
I think you would know them.
All right, tell me what it rhymes like.
Okay, I'll tell you after this.
Okay. Oh, I love getting those juicy tidbits. That's why I do this.
Yeah, it was really fun. And that's what it's about. I think it's just about. I don't know. Me as an artist, my art is real vulnerable.
Heck yeah.
And I really just do this lifestyle shit. Like I'm really out here.
Okay, so for these next couple releases, are you gonna drop with a record label, or is that gonna be independent?
Yes.
Ooh, what do you
and independent too. I'm in. Hey, I got the best of both worlds, like Miley.
Distro deal, boys. Do you want to tell us who it's being dropped by?
No.
Ooh, I like it, playing it close to the chest.
Hey man, look. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. They believe in me. That's cool.
Yeah. So, tell me a little bit more about label meetings. How do they usually go?
Nervous as fuck sometimes, but like if you like hit it off after like a few calls, then you like really hit it off. Then you like feel like real comfortable with like your dude.
So,
and it's like you also gotta feel comfortable to be like, what the fuck is this? Don't ever do this shit ever again, or like this is not cool.
So
say no. I'm the big advocate of saying no. I've turned down so much shit. I've said no to so many videos. I've re-recorded so many videos just because like if it's not my vision, then it no.
It can't go out.
Yeah, I'm like real passionate about like all that shit.
Yeah, that makes me respect you like tons, man.
Like,
because
dude,
a lot of people just get pushed around.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like, and it sucks because like I kind of want flavors of like the artists who I'm working with too. But it's like if we can't compromise on like the vision. Because at the end of the day, it's my vision.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? If we can't compromise on that, then I don't know. I can't. So, but I finally found my guy that we work, that our chemistry is so good. And I'm so thankful.
So, how did you go about reaching out to these people, or did they all come to you?
The labels?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, they reach out to me, but I still, that doesn't mean that I still, like, shot my shot, with, like, managers. Like I've definitely like DM'd like a couple managers in the past, like, yo, fuck with me, and but nah, I definitely think shooting your shot works best like when you're trying to like fuck with the artist, in like any realm that you fuck with. Who's been
the biggest artist that you feel like you've gotten with after shooting your shot?
What you mean?
Like you shot your shot and you fucking switched out.
Oh, damn, I've DM'd so many artists, and that's how like we end up linking up. I don't even know. I say probably like some of my friends. Tay Money was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Tay Money actually fucks with a few of my songs.
Oh yeah.
She fucks with my first song. She loves I Love YOLO.
So
yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I've DJ'd for like hella famous people. Like I've DJ'd for like Juicy J. I DJ'd Autumn's first show.
Mm-hmm.
I've DJ'd like famous people, but like, I think my friends mainly, like the boys who I be around.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
So, when you first started like stepping off the porch and actually doing the damn thing, what made you realize that you kind of had star potential?
I don't know. I don't mean to suck my dick, but like I kind of always felt like I was gonna like do something important. I just needed to find my own path. Like I mean, it's not even done yet, obviously. Like, this is early as fuck. This is
the
like,
beginning of the journey, folks.
This is the real, like, this is like the character development. The character developed is like, yeah. No, it's smell that?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like I said, I always kind of knew I was gonna be like fire as fuck, but I think every time I do a show, I think every time I do a show from the first show to like the last show, every time I go up there and I hear my words, that shit is so fire to me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's like 17 people or fucking 300 people. Like That shit. Every time I hear that shit, man, that. Yeah, I could cry right now.
Oh fuck.
Every time I feel like a star right there.
What was the first show that you did that you realized like, damn, I have a fan base?
Oh, probably like my first show.
Mhm.
When there's like
Where was it?
it was in Dallas.
Was it that same time that Savage Gas came out and performed?
No. It was like I had like 4 songs. It was like 4 songs, but he was there. It was a Halloween show.
I was there. That was a really good show.
How many kids were there for me?
I'm gonna ballpark. I'm gonna say about.
Probably like 15.
I was gonna say less than 20.
Yeah, I would say like
A little
15.
bit less than 20.
But those same 15 kids go to every single show.
Yeah, that's the core.
And those 15, they brought me like gifts and shit. Like those 15 kids are like still like I really fuck with them.
Ride or
And
die
they
fans.
still fuck with me. Yeah, like it's crazy to see like those same 15 kids at every Dallas show.
So, how did you meet Astros?
I think one day I was going to I don't know if I met him before this, but one day I was going to San Antonio to shoot with Cranshu. And then I was gonna crash at Lil Booty Call's place, I believe. Something like that. And then Call told me to pick up Astros, and I like never met him like that. Like had a combo with him, like for real. And then we just started. Yeah, that's how we met on the drive to SA. We were just talking the whole time.
Was this pre-Tesla?
Pre-Tesla, yeah. I took the parents' whip. Take 5. It's fucking hot.